Welcome to Richard Mabey Presents.
Hello, YouTube friends. This is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. It's Friday, May 12th, 2023, and it is 20 minutes to 5, late afternoon, heading towards early evening. Interesting day, to say the least. It was today, May 12th, 2006, in the early morning, that my dad passed away. So it's been 17 years ago, and in a lot of ways, it seems like yesterday. And in a lot of ways, it seems like such a long, long time ago. Very strange. Very, people say, oh, time heals all wounds, and it doesn't always. Time does not always heal all wounds. So, life carries on. It's kind of the Batman day. Got my Batman hat and my Batman shirt on today. Next Friday being, what I got here, May 19th, starts another big comic book show that Joe Peace will be putting on, the Comic Book Connection. Let me give you the Comic Book Connection. I usually start off with, I'll have a cup of water, and I don't have my water with me right now, but that's okay. Go on Google, put the Comic Book Connection, or just put in the Comic Book Connection, thecomicbookconnection.com. So there it is. And that'll give you, it's in Weirsdale, but on Highway 42. If you're coming from the Villages, it's westbound, I think. So Friday, May 19th, and Saturday, May 20th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's going to be a little bit different. It's a barn sale. And I'm on the website right here. It might be hard to see. Yeah, it looks like it's hard to see. The barn sale, there it goes, the barn sale. And now here's the focus for this comic book show. New, meaning, that Joe Peace had just acquired them. $20 key and minor key comic books, starting at $20 each. At the $20 price range, buy 5 and get 1 free. So this is a new collection that Joe Peace had just acquired. May 19th and May 20th, Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Let me see if there's any more details here. New mystery bottles and key comic books graded and raw barn sale. $20 key and minor key comic books. Buy 5, buy 5, get 1 free. So that's going to be a great show. Any more details here? Here's the logo. Let's see what that'll focus in a minute. It takes a minute to focus in there. And no, it's not going to do it. Oh well. Now, I don't know if this price range will be available at this coming comic book show, but I got last time I went, they were relatively older Archie comics. I think it was 6 for $10, and I got these are two I got, and I just had them here in the garage. I'm filming in the garage today. This is Betty and Me number 60. And I got this one. This was in the box. 6 for 10. Six comic books for $10. And this is September 1974. And that's in pretty good condition. I mean, this is in great condition. And then I have one more Betty and Me here. Again, from this one was the 25 center. And this is a 35 center. Betty and Me number 100. There we go. And this is from March of 1979. So you would really be hard pressed to find deals like this on eBay. And I have no vested interest. Just if you're in the Villages, if you're in Fruitland Park, Wildwood, Oxford, Leesburg, Summerfield, Bellevue, it's worth the trip. I mean, even if, no matter where you are in Florida, or even if you're in Georgia even, because really and truly, you don't have any postage and handling. You know, there's no bidding, you know, so what it is what it is. I mean, you to get great comic books like this, 6 for $10, you'd really be hard pressed. Now, I don't know if there'll be any of the boxes. I don't know if there'll be any 50-cent boxes. I don't know. And I don't know if there'll be any of the boxes for 6 for $10, because the focus, I lost it now. The focus for this comic book sale is the barn sale. Now, in the barn is like, the barn is like so incredibly cool. Joe has old Spider-Man comic books from the 1960s, Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman. He has Thor comic books there from this 1960s, Iron Man. He has some Justice League, and really priced well. He's not gouging. And some of these Spider-Man comics books are in great shape. Yes, significant number of CGCs. And if you don't know what a CGC is, it's where you take your comic book, and it's the comic grading corporation or comic grading company, something like that. And you send it in, and professional comic book graders grade the comic book. So it goes from 1 to 10, but it's not like just simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it goes, you know, it'll be like 7.4, 7.5, like that. And each tenth of a point has significant variations or fine points that they're looking for. So you know, you get a 1967 Spider-Man at 9.0, you've got a really great comic book, you know. And but the thing is, when it's slab, they call it slab, the two plastic molded front and back are glued together, such that, you know, you'll never be able to read that comic book again unless you break the seal. So I don't have any CGCs, and I thought, well, maybe I'd like to have one, just even one. You know what I mean? But it's not on my priority list, on my bucket list, because I like to read comic books. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not putting CGC comic books down, but I like to read my comic books. So I'll go over one more time. And again, like Barney Fife says, I'm getting no remuneration for this. It's just a great. There's no Democrat, Republican. There's no left wing. There's no right wing. There's no, it's just comic book collectors coming out, good fellowship, have a couple laughs. The biggest debate might be, who's a greater superhero, Spider-Man or Batman? It might be something like that. Again, Friday, May 19th, Saturday, May 20th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Wearsdale, right off of Highway 42, right on Highway 42, and go on. The Comic Book Connection. Google the Comic Book Connection, and it'll be right there. And call it up. And there's a thing for directions. Click here for info and the whole bit. So this is going to be short and sweet. Short and sweet YouTube video. And I do have another action comic book to put up on the wall. So that'll be my fourth Silver Age action comic book to put on the back wall here. This is kind of neat. So again, getting the 35-cent Archies and the 25-cent Archies for 6 for $10. You can see all the 7 Cs. You're not going to get a better deal, unless it's a relative selling them to you or something. You know what I mean? It's like you got you got your uncle. You got an uncle that wants to just give you comic books that, what are you going to do? Of course, you're going to get a better deal. All right, so yeah, you're not gonna find a better deal on eBay, Mercari, the whole bit. I'm gonna sign off. So stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy. This is Richard Mabey signing off.